How now, brown cows? Vlog time! Wow, when's the last time I did this? I guess vlogs aren't a thing I really do much anymore, but this is an occasion that kinda calls someone. So, if you haven't heard yet, this place, I'm leaving it. Yep. I took some convincing because, the Phoenix's Nest is special to me and it's my own space, but I've finally been talked around by my good friend Rodimus Zero, or Sean as I better know him, whatever, Rod, Sean, whatever. I'm going to be moving to his place. It's bigger, it's better furnished, it's quieter. Still hasn't fully sunk in yet. It will once this room starts getting emptier. Yeah, for sure. So, before I show you what's going on, oh gosh, I'm trying to open this. The reason I'm doing this is, the main reason is money, because as I've been living here on my own for about 4 years now, and while I've gotten by, that's kind of a problem. Just been getting by. I've had help from friends and family, and streaming has actually helped me a tiny bit as well, but needs to be better off financial wise, which is part of the reason I'm doing this. Second reason is it'd be nice to have some company for a change. I do value my own space, but there's times where the loneliness kind of creeps in. Its cold hand grips my soul a little bit. So, yeah. And I've known Sean for quite a long time, quite a few years, nearly a decade. Maybe more than a decade, just over a decade actually. Maybe. But yeah. So, if we're both ever feeling a bit lost, we can talk to each other, We can get to crazy hijinks together as well, of course. And that brings me on to your next reason, which it's about in here. I've made no secret of the fact that sometimes being here has not been the easiest on my psyche. Yeah, but that's a very good reason for me doing this. I need to be in a better headspace. I need more space. There's a lot more space in it, and that'll come in handy. But not everything is going to be coming with me. Some pieces of furniture may not be making the cut, including this, which I'm going to be sad about, but I think he has a sofa with its recliners as well, so that might not be so bad. Haven't decided what's going to go and what's going to not go yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going down his later today with a few bits and pieces, and I'm going to take a few photos so that I know the layout, so I can sort of have in my mind's eye what's going to work and what isn't. Okay, it's just something I have to cross. The bridge I'll have to cross when I get to it, as long with other things. I've got to notify the housing association, eventually the council, which is going to be about as much for to stab myself in the face with a red hot poker, and got to change addresses with various institutions and all that crap. You know how it is. But I'll get there, one step at a time, no matter how many steps it will take. So, this is my current setup. You may not have seen it lately, I don't know. But I recently changed the room around. Had I known all this was going to happen, I wouldn't have bothered. Story of my life here. Oh, these are coming with me, no matter what. No one seems to understand that I have this big chunky TV for a reason. For light gun games, and it's perfect for playing these old relics on. So, this is staying no matter what. There's going to be no arguments. It would be a royal pain in the neck to actually get over there, but I'm keeping it. I'm absolutely keeping it. For this and the heavier stuff, I'm probably gonna have to get a removal. I'm hoping that's stupidly expensive because I'm not flush with money right now. So cross that bridge when I come to it. Obviously, the TVs and all my consoles are definitely coming with me. This chair probably won't be because Rod has a spare one which belonged to his old housemate Simon. Hello, Vat Hammer, have you somehow ever seen this? I'm taking over your place apparently. His old chair is there, I had to sit on it and it's about a million times better than this one. Not that this one sucks, but that's not straight. And that has been made known to me, so this might be getting the chop. So we'll see. And while we're at it, heading up the computer here. That is my new Red Thunder keyboard. It's a proper gaming keyboard with mechanical keys and pretty lights, which I did not know about when I bought it. So obviously that's coming with me. More on that, you'll see more of that another time. Yes, I'm a total weeb. Deal with it. Obviously, the PC, the monitors are all coming. This desk is not going to remain my main desk, but I will likely still hang on to it because it'll be a perfect place to put, well maybe, if I can fit it in there, in fact yeah I should be able to if I do this right, my Windows 98 PC from upstairs. I'd like to have that on here instead. And it is a good little desk. This was given to me by Dan when I first moved in here, so I don't really want to get rid of that, but I definitely want to have a different desk for the Death Star to live on. There it is, wearing away as usual. That's all cack in the windows I put away. I kind of want to put loads of CDs in this, but I don't know if I'll ever really do it, so they might all go. I don't know about this. I usually have a bunch of controllers in here and the remotes, but it's not like I don't watch TV. I actually don't, so I don't know. We'll get there. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Yes, all games are coming. Some of these might not be. A lot of this is stuff I was given for Christmas and stuff, and other things I've bought and all that jazz. I'm definitely keeping the cars, definitely, and pretty much anything gaming related, and memory pictures, of course. Yes, this day. But some of the plushes I might let them go to another home. I don't know. I'd like to keep this shelf because this is a very special shelf. My good friend Miles made this shelf back when he was in school, and we both went to school together. And he let me have it because he had no more use for it. He just wanted to go to a good place. It's whether or not I can get the damn thing down. I don't know how he actually screwed it up there, so again, no bridge to cross. Internet is not coming with me because Sean has his own and better internet there. So talk, you and your foisting with the TV box there, you are going bye-bye, and better yet, my contract actually ends next month, so this is actually the ideal time to cancel it, so I will be doing that at some point. I think this whole phone might not be coming. This was one of a job Mark once had, and they didn't need to phone anymore, so they let him have it, and we've been using it ever since. You never miss it. Don't know if Sean has a phone, don't know if he uses it. That might be getting the chop. Of course, my books and all the books I have upstairs, some might be going, some might not. But we'll see. This table, don't know. All the games are, obviously, that's not up for debate. The shelves, I think it'd be good to keep these two sets of shelves, because they're pretty good for having all the games in, but it depends. Now this table, I've started collecting rare coins with the hope of selling them on eBay, but we'll have to see how that goes. But that's irrelevant right now because I want to keep this table. It's been a very good table. It's been my D&D table. It was once my computer desk before I got the one from Dan. And I think there'll be a place to put this, maybe. Probably in what's going to be my room, but I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't part with this, because it's a good table. I think the chairs can go, though. I'm not really going to miss them, to be honest, because they're not that great to sit on. So I'm quite happy to get rid of the chairs. Speaking of chairs, oh, don't mind the boxes. Yeah, I'm going to be piling things in all these and more boxes. I'm actually off out after this to go and source some more. I had the great idea of trying to cycle home with some today, which was not the best idea I ever had. I'm not doing that again. I had to ride home one-handed. No. No more of that. My PS1 games are coming. That bin probably won't be. The reason that's there is because there was a leak there at one time, left over the previous, one careless previous order, and while it was sorted-ish, there were times the plaster was coming down, I think it was trying to leak again, and that's what all that on the wall is. That's all, been there for a long time. But that's why that was there, to sort of catch that. Don't think that's coming with me. Not sure about this set of storage boxes. There's a few bits and pieces in them, but they could potentially go elsewhere. Memory card box there, look. All of my nearly all the rest are all actually out here. Yeah, they're all down there because I'll stream with Zombie Min on Sunday night. Woo! But yeah, that's where they live, and that's obviously coming with me. Would like to keep this shelf again because that's where my PC games live. They are currently all boxed up. Yes, the first thing I've gone for. I mean, you're really surprised. PC games and other bits and pieces are in these 3 boxes. And there's another box ready to go for what's next. It's pretty weird seeing that shelf empty. This table is probably going to get the chop. Oh, that's an old passport photo, but I forgot about, yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping that drawing. That used to be my brother's, and I inherited it because he no longer needs it because he went over to America, and getting it over there would be a bit of a pain, you know. So I'm taking that and my drawing stuff with me, obviously. This is the one CD tower I'm going to keep because it's the tallest one and it's black. And we all know black is the coolest colour, right? And I'll probably, put a load of games and that on there, you know how it is. Some CD cases, my trusty battery charger. Super fast. It is pretty damn fast as well. I kind of want to keep him because he's a memento from my trip to Prague. 6 years ago almost now. If you ever see this bar, I hope you're doing okay. And all my DVDs and Xbox and Dreamcast stuff. Oh look, there's my old Hapag, which I need to sell to somebody. Dan! Buy this from me because then you'll be able to stream HD stuff on your consoles. And yes! I want to keep these shelving units because obviously they're ideal for putting all these on. So I plan to do that. Here's some other things. Star Wars posters, which I need to put up somewhere maybe. That's my file full of random drawings. Here, there's one. One of my old characters, Saria, from a novel I was writing, then it evolved into 2 different novels, and it became its final form now, but I'll always have a soft spot for this lady here. This is one of my better drawings of her as well. From 2008, Yes, I do draw. It's supposed to be anime style, that's why she's got big eyes, but I am not exactly brilliant at it, but whatever. My drawing comes with me. Oh, I haven't shown you that yet. I got a drawing for Christmas, and I should really fly that on a video sometime. Bits and pieces. There's one of my transfer packs from Nintendo. I have 3, but one of them is a bit busted. Well, it works, but it's a bit loose because I think there's a bit of it's damaged. Yeah, this is all the D&D stuff which has been moved off the table. That's obviously coming. That's gonna happen. Here is the Mega Drive collection and N64 collection. And eventually, when I finally get a Mega EverDrive X7, sorry, all this is gonna go. Yeah, I've had these for a long time, but they won't be needed anymore. It's a weird thing that I'm going mostly digital, but it's kind of better because it saves on space, and the thing about cartridges is they have batteries, and those batteries like to die. So what one I should highlight in particular, if I can just get a look at here, this is one of the rarest Mega Drive games, and it cost me a pretty penny to get this. It's a damn good game. Battlelord Langrisser in Japan, which I believe is going to get a remaster soon on PC. I saw that on Steam, which is pretty cool. But Warsong, great game. Only problem is that it uses a battery backup save feature. That battery will eventually die if it hasn't died already. I've not actually opened and played this in quite some time, so I don't know. So there you go. Mega EverDrive! Eventually. And some of my N64 games are up for sale, but some of the rest may follow. I'm probably going to sell Pokemon Stadium at some point. I am very reluctant to sell this though. Or Lilac Wars, that's sat on the Hall of Fame back up there. But I don't know. That's not a priority, right? I will cross them bridges. So I'm going to keep documenting this as I go, by the way. Because you'll see this room get emptier and emptier. It's going to be very weird. It really is. I'll quickly show you out here. Look! More boxes! Got a bunch of these from my work, and a thumbs up to Josh there, who noted that some of these were reduced to £3 from £5, so nice one. That helped save me a bit. More boxes, all from work, the ones I stupidly tried to bring, yeah, whatever. So I'm still going to need more, as I already said. I'd like to keep the Hoover. I know Sean has one, but backup, you know, a backup. It's good to have a backup for everything. That ironing board was given to me by my grandma, and I've never used it. I've never personally seen the point of ironing clothes. It's messy, you can burn a hole through them, and they're going to get creased anyway just by you putting them on, so that's going to go, definitely. I appreciate the thought, Grandma, but I'm not an ironing person. It's just not me. Some of these bags I'll keep, some I might ditch. I don't know if Sean's got a bunch of plastic bags anywhere. There's a board game down there along with other CD racks. These are all going to go to a nearby charity shop along with other things as and when I get to them. My lovely angel picture is coming with me, obviously, as is my trench coat. One of my two khaki spare bikes that are broken. That one though just needs a new chain and its wheels putting back on, obviously. The one outside is kind of rusted to bits and has other things going wrong with it, so I'm probably just going to scrap that. This I will try to sell for a minuscule amount of money. And all that. Yeah. Right. I will quickly show you my bedroom and then, yeah. It's a Gamers Only zone, and it's, yeah. It's not very tight because I just sleep in here. I don't spend a lot of time in here, okay, over the 8 hours of sleep. This is all my stuff I've got put on eBay, or most of it. Obviously that's gonna come with me, but maybe some of it will just get taken to charity shops because I can't hold on to it forever. But most of it I'd like to try and sell. I've got DVDs, the Yazoo, my meagre savings there, all in jars. tarot cards. I got them out me to actually do a reading, and I haven't actually done it. My bureau, which I'd like to keep with all my documentation stuff in here, but we shall see. Chest of drawers, we got clothes and stuff in those, which, yeah, I'd like to keep those, because I'm not going to have a wardrobe at the new place, because the one I was going to have, it need to go out to the bin. So, yeah. These two boxes house my entire Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. While it's coming, there's a voice in my head that says maybe it's time to let them go. I've got some that are worth quite a bit of money in here, so that would be a good idea, but I don't know. Not a priority right now, anyway. My trusty bed is, sorry for the mess, it is coming with me, because, yeah, it's got memory foam. I do want to have a double bed one day, but again, not a priority right now. That was my brother's old bed, which was in here which I moved in here because reasons. I'd like to take it with me for same reasons, but I don't know. Obviously, end table's coming. Come on, everyone's got to have an end table, right? And there's no way the Master Chief gets left behind. My posters! Who needs wallpaper and have gaming and geeky posters? Gonna try and bring all these with me if I can get them off without ripping them to bits. I might make an exception with Penny though, because to be honest, she's not really my favourite lady from the Big Bang Theory. That's Bernadette, and I don't know. I think Mai is enough, but Mai and the CNC girls are enough of the ladies in here. Let's face it. Dartboard, my magnetic dartboard thing, which I've hardly ever used, but I was so stoked to finally find a missing dart after years of having gone somewhere. Turned out to be behind there. Don't know how it got over there. I'll find a spot for it. There's already some things in boxes here, some DVDs, load of my CDs, and there's random stuff in these boxes. These are basically all ready to go. This ancient stacker thing, which I've had since I lived at my mum's house, is going to go, but not before I make one final use of it to transport something to our new place. So, there. Now, one bugbear I've got here is all this. My clothes squished into one. Well, there's some more in the other room, but this is going to be annoying because I'm likely not going to have room for all of these, plus what's in there, so I might have to be a bit brutal and let some go. These are all various boxes for all the things I've got. I am actually going to put respective consoles back in their respective boxes for transport, because it'll just be easier. It takes care of two things in one go. Plus, if I were ever to sell consoles for whatever reason, it'd be better if they had the box, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Anyway, onwards. Oh, and we can't forget my swords. Yeah, and of course, my Kylo Ren lightsaber, which is still the damn coolest saber I've ever seen. There's my wooden sword, which I got from Scarborough Castle, quite a few years back when me and my brother went to visit one time. Probably the safest one to use. And yeah, I has a real sword, if you did not know. I bought this in my youth from a shop that's now closed down. It cost me about £70, but it was totally worth it. It's well made. It's not to use as a real weapon, obviously, but it would be nice to have this somewhere I could display it properly, rather than just having it gathered dust somewhere. Edge still feels good though. It still feels good. But yeah, that's got to go somewhere. And there's that little bit that goes on the red zip, which I don't really care about, but whatever. Whatever! It doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother going to the bathroom because no one's in there, but obviously I'll be taking all my toiletries and that with me, and towels and stuff. Well, we'll see. Right, the board game closet. Now. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna go do with this. Some of these things I could probably get rid of. This scanner is actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna give this to Sean because he doesn't have one. And I'm not sure he has that printer either, so... They're yours if you want them, bro, because I don't need them. I have a combination one downstairs. Some of this stuff is probably gonna go. I think the thing about that Christmas tree there, it's got sentimental value because my mum had it for many years, then she passed it on to me, and there's a part of me that doesn't feel right about letting it go, you know. But there's probably a few things in here not going to stick around. Last but not least, well almost, we have my brother's former room, which at the moment has my Win 98 PC over there, which is obviously coming with me. I'm not leaving that behind. This contains a bunch of game-related bits and pieces and a lot of my books. And that stupid label keeps coming off, I don't know why. Again, these are ready to transport pretty much. They can go. Don't need digiboxes anymore. They can go. Don't need a VCR or yeah, that anymore. There's not really anything in here. Oh, there's a couple of empty files that belong to my brother, but that's about it. That's in here, I think. There's possible more. I could make use of this chest of drawers for the clothes, I guess, but it's whether I've got enough room to get all three of them. I don't know. I do not know. I don't think I'm going to want this chair anymore. Probably not this table. I think this table's going to go. Yeah, because this is going to get a desk on its own. Happy days. Brother, your videotapes are going to have to disappear because I really can't keep a hold of them at this stage. They need to go on eBay, I just haven't got around to it yet. There has to be room for this somewhere. There has to be. I do not want to leave the foosball table behind. That's gonna go. I've been trying to sell that and nobody wants it, which is a shame because it's a nice little castle. And I'm not just gonna throw it away because it's a nice little thing. So if there's anyone out there interested in this, let me know. Let me know. Another bookcase, more books. Some books will stay, like I'm going to get rid of the Harry Potters. But others maybe not. Do I really need the Chronicle of the 20th century? Do I really need that? I think not. I think not. And maybe some of these effects. I don't know. I think it may be time for them to go as well. Oh, there's a whole bunch more CD racks. They're going. Now, Mr. Copeland, my friend Miles again. This is your Warhammer stuff which has been here for a stupidly long amount of time. So it's going to be crunch time now. You either clear them back now or I am getting rid. Okay? It's got to be done. This was yours, bro. I think that's gonna go. I don't really have any particular want for it, so... And I completely forgot about you. My good old portable from back at my mum's, which I kept hold of, plus the stand it was on. Yeah, I think it's time for those to go as well. Probably not gonna want that end table or... Oh, I might want the lamp though, because mine's on the blink. So if that one still works, I can swap them. Hooray! Didn't realise that was in here yet. That might need to be a thing. Let me check out what we used to call the rage room, which is currently full of spare carpets. And Miles's heater! Ahem! You left that here too. Buried under there is my brother's broken old keyboard, which is probably going to get slung out, I'm sorry. Sorry bro, but I think it's gonna go. And briefcase and suitcases, which obviously I had to keep one of. definitely. Probably the one that actually works, I think I'll keep a hold of. The rest will have to go. Yeah. Such anger. Right, and finally, we have my brother's old closet, which currently has 2 camp beds in, pillows, a throw, but there's no clothes. I thought there were, I was wrong. I'll probably keep a hold of the hangers. They're always useful, but I'm not sure about these 2. It's likely I won't. Anyway, one last little spot to look in. One last little spot. I lied, there's 2 spots. It's messy in here, deal with it. This is life. Nothing stays tidy all the time. Okay? Some days I don't feel like cleaning up, and we've all had those days. But I've done the washing lately, so it's alright. Obviously, now, there is going to have to be some brutality here. Do not need all these cups and all that jazz. So, some of these are going to go. Others I will refuse. I can't speak today. Refuse to let go of. So, I will cross that bridge. Got a lot of bridges to cross. I have various tin things, and other things, and a metric ton of biscuits, because I am that guy who will buy about 12 packets of reduced biscuits and not even feel remotely bad about it. Any of these that are left, of course, are coming with me. The tin stuff should be fine, there's containers, cereal, I live on this stuff, some chocolates that I've had over years, well, last couple of years, last year even, sorry. Now, these knives, don't really want to hang on to them. I just don't know how to get rid of them. Where can I get rid of knives? Because you can't walk around with kitchen knives. If anyone knows that, please let me know, because I want to get rid of them, damn it. Got the 2 sets of these given to me when I moved in, and I very rarely had a use for it with carving chicken. So I kinda want them to go. So somebody please let me know how I can dispose of them in a safe manner. Obviously I can't take the kitchen sink with me. Now, Sean does have his own appliances. The oven I don't care about, because an oven in a weird sense is not an essential thing for me. I don't always have oven cooked meals. Yes, okay, that's how I roll. The washer, on the other hand, and the fridge, I would like to have them in the shed as backup. Sean has a shed, there's room to put these 2 in case his break. I feel like that would be a good idea. And they both still work, they're old but they're gold, you know. Obviously I'm taking all fridge magnets and my little whiteboards, I probably don't need to take all of these though. Maybe some, but probably not a load. However, oh, and I also have a metric ton of bloody dishcloths and face cloths and what, tea towels. Probably not going to need all those. This is my tool drawer. I will be taking pretty much all of this because they're my tools. And I don't know if Rod has any, to be honest. Medicine cabinet, obviously need to take all of that, and these will probably last for the rest of my life. Again, when I moved in, was very kindly given there was a lot of kind people who helped me and Mark out when we moved in, and we can't thank you enough for that, because we would have been struggling without, quite frankly, family and friends. So, see, your gifts are still on giving, you know. A whole metric ton of energy saving bulbs, which they last a long freaking time. They're not the brightest, but they work, and yeah, that's what's in all those boxes. I still got loads of them left. They're coming with me. Those 2 need new lights. You're supposed to hang them up somewhere, but they need batteries in. So yeah. Don't know about the clock. I like it, but Sean probably has one already, so that might be going to the charity shop. Do need to take a microwave because Sean's one, which fun fact was actually mine because I ended up with 2, thanks to those awesome people again, is on the way out, so I will have to bring this one with me. And Sean probably doesn't have chip cooking thingamajigs. And there's plates and dishes which, you know, they'll probably go. I don't know. We'll work it out. Okay, one last spot to show you all, which is the downstairs. And of course, not actually anything in here, it's just my gas meter. So, I'll have to cancel that and hopefully get some of the credit back, which would be nice. Here's a dog. There is a dog. I hear voices. I hear the voices. Now here's where my bike lives. You all know my bike troubles, but it's working so far. These say my bike and all its related things will be coming. Yes, because I can now keep it in a shed instead of jammed in here like this. But I've made do with it. Probably going to get rid of one or more cords. I don't need this many cords. I really don't. Big idea disappear. There's a couple of wheels in there and the electric meter. And yeah. Oh, there's this thing I was given by my grandma, which she got from Malta. It is not Monday the 17th of June. That should tell you how long ago I changed that. Maybe I'll find somewhere for that to go. I don't know. This is going to take a while. It's probably going to prove to be a heck of a headache. But like I said, one step at a time. So let's do this. Welcome to Boxmageddon. A lot of things now exist inside the confines of these cardboard protectors. Various games, DVDs, other stuff, and it's just, yeah. This is starting to feel a little bit more real now. I haven't seen these shelves completely and totally bare like this for some time. But in other news, it looks like I might be able to take most of my furniture there after all, because Sean hasn't got too much of his own, so there's plenty of scope and space for me to try and put quite a few of my things in. Which means the sofa and the chair, well, I wasn't going to bring the sofa anyway, if that was going to happen, but the chair's had a stay of execution. You live. Ignore the random keyboard there for reasons, I'll put that away later. Still got a few boxes to mess with. I'm gonna need more, but some of the stuff upstairs, as you might have seen, is already in boxes. And as for these consoles here, I'm not gonna try and put them all back in their original boxes where possible, because I don't have the boxes for every single one. Getting there, but slow and steady wins the race. Now then, time to keep boxing clever. Well, right now I'm starting to set up the StarCraft board game because the gang's coming over to stream a playing pieces with me, and that's where I record board games, if you don't know what that is. But we're here to look at, oh boy, the consoles. They've been packed away. Very, very packed away. And a weird thing happened. I took the Xbox 360 out of there, turned my back, and all of a sudden, this came off. It broke off. I didn't even touch it. So, I don't know, maybe that unit might not be coming with me. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can fix this, I don't know. Super glue might do the job. But it's just so strange how that happened all of a sudden. Yeah, there's a lot less boxes now. I'm going to have to source some more, but they have done the job thus far. Yes, all these are empty as well, you didn't see before. And this, my trusty scissors and sticky tape, which I've got plenty of, don't worry. But out here, oh, it's real now. It's real. Everything but my handheld consoles are now all boxed up. And past me did a solid and kept the boxes from the consoles I bought, apart from the ones that didn't have them, like the Mega Drive or the Xbox 360. But yeah, my trusty fads ready to go as well. That's need a box, that can just be carried. Something can just be carried. Not everything has to be contained within a box like protector. But these definitely do. I had a lot of these for many years. One of my fondest memories is my Nintendo 64 just down there. It's the very same box of the very same console that I first bought back in 1997. So I think of all the original consoles I have, that's possibly the most original, with the exception of my Atari Master System non-working upstairs, and they'll be coming down at some other point. They're already in a box. Yes. So me and the gang are going to try and get some of these down to the new place after stream today. Probably not all of them, but some of them. And yeah, downstairs, the downstairs front room is almost done. Almost done. Just got to get all that lot and somehow get the shelf there, but I'm not worried about that just yet. Most of these in the window could just go in a box. Might not even keep all of them. I'm going to get rid of that globe because I don't really need it, let's face it. There's a couple of other ornaments I might not bother with. And then all this lot. All the whole game library and whatever, all the handheld stuff that's in there. So, oh, and the PS, you can't see because of mirror, because my PS1 collection. And this is what these are going to be majorly used for, at least that's the plan. So, oh, what's upside down there? It's weird, eh? Weird. It's starting to sink in a bit now, guys. Just a little bit. Oh boy. The cupboards are bare. The shelves are empty. Just put my library of games away in boxes, as I'll show you now. Some of them have already gone to the new place, others are still here. Doing this has made me realise just how much stuff I have. And I am aware that not all of this can come with me. I know that. It's just a case of getting rid of the right things and keeping the right things and not getting rid of the wrong things, if that makes sense. Like, I don't need that bin, that's going. There's a couple, yeah, those colourful boxes, I'm not going to keep those. I'm going to donate a lot of stuff to the charity shop or maybe try to sell it, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A lot more stuff's been taken. There's a few boxes still to go. There's the cool things. All that there is going to get donated to the charity shop that I currently live behind. Some of my upstairs boxes that I start bringing down, and there's my trusty fan, plus the old plin for the consoles, which now might actually fulfill its actual purpose of being a DVD shelf. I don't know. I don't know yet. Kitchen is still to come, but that's not something that can really be done until, you know, moving van. But I'm going to have a serious think about what I mean. Those bins could go. I'm not going to need those, am I? Let's face it. One up there, the upstairs clothes horse is knackered. It could go. Not going to keep the oven or the washing machine. Hopefully the fridge. I kind of want to keep the fridge, but we'll see. But I had a point made to me by Sean's mum. I basically tried to move an entire house into another one. Yeah, I got some hard choices to make. I just hope I make the right ones. This floor is finally clear of boxes. Holy cow, I've got some batteries on charge. it's getting there. It's getting there. Started doing some. Oh, it's bloody coming off. Annoying things. Started bringing some boxes down from upstairs. All this here. All this going elsewhere. Not going to be my problem anymore. Kind of had an accident and fell over, but we'll gloss over that. Haven't touched the kitchen yet because obviously there's some things that need to go last. So, and you know, utensils and stuff is one of them, because food and all that, because I need to keep them. The bike's gone! My friend Miles popped by, grabbed this and a knackered one outside, along with his Warhammer stuff that he'd kept up there for about 5 years, and they're finally gone! Huzzah! Miracles will happen. And I am now moving on to my room, getting things sorted out in here. I've got to take the posters down yet, that really doesn't matter a minute. I've gotten everything out of here. Yep, set the clothes, look at that. Look at that. All the boxes are out of there now, we've all gone down the new place. My PC's going to go in there when the day comes. I'm finally going to move that. Got a few odd boxes thanks to the freezer shop again. Bunch of gaming magazines to sort out. Got my old PC in there, which is currently for sale. Little knackered PS3. Drawing / important stuff. All the stuff I have on eBay. All condensed nice into all these boxes now. In these bags, I'm going to manually take my drawing and writing stuff down myself, because there's stuff that's easy carried. And I have 4 old laptops, and none of them to do something about them. I've taken all my little bits and pieces out of here, such as the few bits of jewellery I actually have, which I never wear and all that, which I should, so nothing remains in there. Obviously the bed and that, the beds, and the bureau definitely will be going once the removal van is involved. Yeah, so, however, my DVDs, that's going, because I think it takes up too much room. It's a nice little thing, but it just takes up too much space. Maybe the same with those. I kind of like the way they stick together like Lego, but just gotta be brutal, haven't I? Gotta be brutal. Gotta be brutal. Slow and steady wins a race and all that. What lies behind this door? If your answer was board games, you would have been correct a couple of days ago. Now, there's always silence, space, and memories. I've completely done this closet out. Board games are all boxed up as an errant piece of... I'll grab that right now. See, I'm doing my duty. I don't leave... Oh, it's actually off. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll put it in the bin later. Just casually fig it, because that's what I do. But yeah, there's also Christmas stuff. Come on, focus. 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 Ah, it's not being nice. There we go. Yeah, I had all Christmas stuff in here. There was Mark's, my brother's old scanner and printer, which I have given to Shaw because I don't need them, and he doesn't have them. So there you go. But yeah, it's getting there. It's really getting there. And we're moving on into Mark's old room, which is quite a bit of stuff has gone. There were a set of black boxes which contained most of my book collection. They're gone. This dresser is coming with me. It's empty right now, but this one's coming. I've decided to keep this one and maybe one other, but one of them has to get the chop. One of the 2 white ones in my room. That's not important right now though. This is getting disassembled. I'm going to unscrew the legs. I am not getting rid of the foosball table, damn it. No way. Some boxes that I was very kindly given by the people over at Heron Foods, which I live just behind, or not for much longer. They came to rescue there, because the problem with me being at work is, and I cycle to work, is that carrying boxes back is a little bit tricky. So I can't really carry boxes of this size back, but they stepped up. So thank you, Howard Foods, and also to the Freezer Shop and work for all your books I've managed to get so far. Now, my brother's well known for liking two things: music and videotapes. And now the time's come for them to go. He did rip everything off these before he emigrated several years ago, so it's time. I'm going to try and put these and some other stuff into a nearby charity shop which is run by my soon-to-be ex-neighbour Gerald. So if I can give them to him I will, if not they're going to have to go in the bin. This is also Mark's collection of Tree of Knowledge, which was a magazine he collected back when we were kids. And part of me wants to try and put them on eBay, but the problem is posting these would be a real faff on, so I don't know. They might just go to Gerald's shop as well. I'm about to go through this bookcase and see if I can get rid of a few. I don't know if I'm going to keep the bookcase itself yet, but we'll see. Also, some of these have to go. Some stuff like these plushes and that, I don't really have a space for them, so they've got to go. So I've got to think carefully about which ones, but we shall see. This is going to be a real pain in the neck though. Mark's box of memories and bloomin' CDs. Oh, I might have a job getting these out of here because they're not exactly the easiest thing to carry and they're quite bloomin' hefty. So, same with these Kerrang magazines. I've just got a feeling they're not going to make the cut, but we shall see. Definitely not making the cut is you. My old portable from back in the days when I lived back at my mum's. Many gaming memories on this thing. Didn't quite have the heart to get rid of it, but I kinda have to now. Yeah. I'm hoping I can find a new home for you. I really hope I can. Not for this stand though, it's a bit too pockmarked. If I can get the stickers off, then maybe someone will have it, but probably not going to get anywhere with that. I need that lamp. That lamp's good because my downstairs one is on the fritz because the wire's going, so I need to try and see if this one works any better. That lamp I won't be bothering with. Needless to say, the Win98 computer of awesome doesn't go anywhere. I'm planning on putting that in my new room and maybe trying to repurpose it for writing again. I don't know, but that's not going anywhere. The table, on the other hand, is, because I'm going to have two desks. There's one at a new place I'm going to use for my downstairs PC, and my old one can be used for this instead. So that's kind of a plan. That's going. I have no need of that. I know. And probably ain't like those hires. The throw I do need for a little something to do with the couch downstairs. Don't know about it. Well, spare pillows, so I kind of want to hang on to them. Now, probably not going to keep more of these. I think if I do keep one, it'll be that one because that's like a futon and I think it's more comfier. It's also slimmer than this thing, which honestly I've slept with it once that wasn't that comfortable. Then again, I'm used to a memory foam, so that might be why. So that's what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen. Not long now. Not long now. For the last 2.5 hours, I've been gutting this room to ignore the mess on the floor to some magazine scraps. Everything's going to get hoovered up once we're done, so ignore any mess you see. Well, this dresser has been fully emptied. There is nothing left. I'm thinking of when you open drawers that I need you when I'm doing this. No tinder boxes in here though. The bureau's already empty, save for my important stuff which is coming with me, obviously. Some clothes that need marrying up to stuff. My hairdryer and bits and bobs of the bathroom here. because the bathroom didn't have much except for the bedclothes. These are all empty as well, all the clothes. Everything is bare, you get the idea. That's to wash. Not sure what I'm going to do about my washing. I might simply have to bring them down in bags. These are all clothes I no longer wish to have, and I'll be donating them to the Chernobyl charity shop in the very, very, very near future. I'll be glad to see the back of that, don't care. Down there is my spare PC, which I still don't know what to do about it. Because I may just say F it and have it go with the next carload. I think that's the way forward. And my trusty closet. There are still a few clothes in here because I still need some. Obviously, I can't take them all yet. So yeah, it's a bit annoying because it's figuring out when to take the last year clothes and essentials that you need. Haven't left here just yet, but soon. There's no ghosts in there. There really isn't any ghosts. I'll just close that up carefully. My posters and that will be taken down soonish. That's going to be like the last thing to go. So's the curtains, they're coming with me. That's going because I think there's a better way to store, a more efficient way to store DVDs. Plus it takes up too much space, and it was meant for video cassettes anyway if you look at the notches. So yeah, that's going to go to the charity shop as well. My trusty large basket's coming with me. It'll be last. Again, it's going to go along with what's to wash. There's the PJs I'm going to wear for last week. I intend to be out of here by the end of next week. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. It was this week. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow for reference. But I don't think that's going to happen now because I've still got stuff to move. I can't move the furniture until everything else is out of the road. That's the thing. Unless I'm being silly. Maybe I'm being silly. I don't know. I'm not an expert in moving places. My bed sheets and the bed, of course, will be going last because I still need bed sheets to sleep in. You know. I'm keeping that end table. This here, the defunct laptops, I want to hang on to them because I might be able to sell them. All of this is my drawing and writing stuff divided into a bunch of bags, which I'm going to take down myself, which is very doable. Still need to I'm going to probably, I still need to find room for these last bits, but what I'm probably going to do is drop some of these off, bring a couple of bags back and put them in there. Seems like it would make sense. That's a great thing about bags, things don't have to stay in them. Boxes, it's less so. So my room is almost done. Can't forget the swords as well, you know. I've started the bathroom as well. There's not too much over here. Most of what I had to get was in the oh, hello me. I look yucky. I apologise. Stop looking yucky, you. Just toothpaste and F's also bath. I'm going to need one of those. Hand wash, because we don't want coronavirus now. Shampoo and all that. But there's nothing else. There's a bar of soap. I don't know. Well, don't think I'll need a shower curtain, but I'll have to ask Ron about that, see if he's got a spare one. Set of towels I'm keeping, plus the ones that are drying right now. It's got heating on. I still need to get a spare quilts put somewhere, and there's a couple of things under there, but I'll get to them. Maybe tomorrow, probably not, because I'm going to be really busy tomorrow. Finally, these are all the boxes I have left. I think this is enough to finish the job. I didn't put a light on, sorry. I think this is enough to finish the job. That drawer's now empty. That's been disassembled. Obviously that's going to have to go to the furniture. Don't know what I'm going to do about you. I'm not keeping that end table unless I decide I like it more than one now. I don't think so. I think they're the same actually. I'm not keeping that lamp. I am going to keep the castle, but I don't think I have a box big enough to plug it in. Because I may finally have a use for this after all these years. I originally got it to play Warhammer with Miles and Dad, but that kind of fell through because Warhammer was hard and buying it was expensive, so yeah. But I'm hoping to use this for my upcoming Plastic Battleground series that I'm hoping to do. If You want to know what that is? It's going to be a little series of battles involving army men. Yes, those army men. And I'm not going to go into it right now, but that's a thing I'm going to use that for eventually. Most of these books are coming with me, but not all of them. I can already see through my eyes a few I can maybe dispense with. Including, as much as I've enjoyed the Sharp series by Bernard Cornwell, it may have to go, because I don't particularly think I'm going to read them ever again, quite frankly. It's just, I have every single one. What annoys me is that one, Enemies, for Au revoir now, because I all have the same collection except that one. Day 28. They still don't realise that I am made of a different colour than they. And yeah, obviously some of these are staying, it should be pretty obvious which ones. But I think this bloody thing needs to go. Some of these just need to go, I know that. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Oh yes. So tomorrow, please excuse my cockiness right now because I've had a busy day and I haven't had a shower or anything. Tomorrow is going to be busy. I got my shopping in the morning. Then I'm actually going down to the new place because I've got to help paint the walls in my new room. I can't expect everyone to do that myself. I need to do something, so I will. I don't like painting, but hopefully it won't be too complicated. It'll be over fairly quickly. Also got a couple of VCRs to sell, which I'll show you. I've got someone coming tomorrow to pick those up, which is great. I've managed to sell a couple of things lately, and some of the eBay things. Slow and steady wins the race, and all that. It might get me a little bit of money, you know. I feel it helps, you know. But like I say, most things I don't want to go into the charity shop because it's just easier. Some of them are just too much of a faff on the post and all that, so you know how it is. Lights off. Must remember to take that picture down as well. I gotta remember to take all pictures down. Now downstairs, the fruits of my labour. In these bags here are my clothes and things like my shaver and all that jazz. So I'm using bags as well, not just boxes. A lot of these I could just carry myself. So my costumes there, gloves, my PSP collection, which is actually for sale on eBay, but as of yet I haven't sold it. These are mostly bathroom stuff. One of these boxes. I've managed to gut all the bags from down there. I'm getting rid of all. Oh, you can't see a thing, damn it. Lighting. Oops. Yeah, those. I don't need those anymore. Computer shop was good to have back in the day, but there's not very much point. Definitely, probably on Monday, I'm going to see about moving all these to the charity shop, and hopefully there won't be any problems there. Don't know whether. I think most people won't take anything that's electrical, so it shouldn't be an issue, really. And finally, in here, let me just get the light off. I have taken down the shelf. Yes, my friend Miles' shelf. I'm definitely keeping this. It's a good shelf. He made it back in school. I've probably already mentioned this, haven't I? Let's face it. There's my PC box over there. A bunch of my brother's stuff. The VCRs that are going tomorrow, and hopefully they do definitely work. I've tried both of them, tested both of them with some of my brother's old videotapes down there, and hopefully they'll find a good new home. There's a couple of other things I'm going to add. Yeah, that is what you think it is. That's a signed picture of Marlon Dingle that I got when he opened my workplace. I'm not particularly an Emmerdale fan, so I'm hoping someone else called Chris will pick that up. And sitting astride the table is and just over there's everything for eBay. Every last thing. So when next I attempt all this, it's a case of getting a quilt out of bathroom and finishing off whatever's in my brother's room, which includes stripping down that damn box of CDs into ones that can actually be managed, because right now they can't. And once that's done, that's pretty much it. It's just the furniture after that, including this baby, which somehow I'm going to carry it myself. I'm thinking about popping it in the suitcase so I can wheel it down, or putting it in the only bag big enough that'll contain it. But I have to be wary of the weather. Or I could do both, put it in the bag and in there. but we'll see. I do want to keep the box for it. In fact, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just kind of person who likes to keep original boxes. I'm weird like that. Not all of them. Oh, I just remembered my PS1 collection. Shizer. I completely forgot about that. I got a box of that. I got a box for everything, just about. Right, anyway, that is how things stand at this moment, on the 13th of February. Light at the end of the tunnel. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. So, the bad news, I underestimated greatly how many bloody boxes are left. I'm getting sick of seeing boxes. And the best part is, this is only phase 1. I still have to get all these. We're ever going to go to a new place. Yay! But the good news... Oh, before I get to the good news, look at this. These 4 boxes contain my brother's entire CD collection. I cut them all down from all being in this box because it was impossible to lift. But yeah, this is definitely something that cannot stay forever. Bro, if you're watching this, so the next time you come over, you're going to have a proper look through these. Take what you want, then vamoose. I should have done it sooner, to be honest, but I kind of just... I procrastinated, okay? Right, up here, and you can now see my brother's old room looks very, very different now. Oh boy. I've got everything off the bookshelf there, out of boxes. There's some bits and pieces Mark recorded the CD, music and all that I'm going to take separately, because I magically want those back, maybe. Castle, these are going to be the most annoying things, because they're all my brother's Kerrang magazines, you know. These 2 boxes and this battered old suitcase, which, fun fact, used to store my Atari 2600. They're a pain in the arse to lift. I don't know if anyone will buy them. It may just have to go to a charity shop. I'll get to that in a moment. And I've only got 2 boxes left. And I need this to post something that's already in a box downstairs that's actually going to sell. It's my old Sega Saturn. Not the one I use, it's the old one I had before that. But I'm getting on too much. I still need to sort that out. I hope I could just leave a spare carpet in here, because that'll make life so much easier. I ain't counting on it though. Really not counting on it. I'll quickly show you my room, because that's very different as well now. In here, still messy, but a lot has gone. Drawing stuff's all gone. The clothes are all, well, the clothes are actually in bags. Some of them are down the new place, but not all of them. I had taken quite a few things down today. Got to move these yet, and these. But with the clothes, they're in bags so that I can grab them when needed. But if I still need to put fresh clothes on it and just grab them out of bags, you know, instead of putting the dresses. Sure did say just put them in the dresses and have them like that, but I think that could cause some problems. Plus I've taken them out now, you know, I'm not putting them all back in. It's just not worth it. You should have told me that sooner, damn it. Never mind. Must remember to get these posters and everything down, but I've been over this. Last thing of note, as we head back through the obstacle course, that is my life. Self-inflicted, to be fair, but my quilts are in there. Just a couple of bags of more clothes and stuff. These are all books, Mark stuff, and yeah, an old folded doodle which I found. I think he should keep that. That's a nice little memory. I'm going to pass that to him. Yeah, there's some stuff in there. Oh, I think this is the damn eBay box. Oh, I hope I haven't let it go. I must have dig that out. Actually, I think it's down there. I should have thought of that before I moved it, but never mind. I'll sort that out. That is my problem. I had bathroom stuff. Oh, and more bathroom stuff. And damn it, I can't remember what's in each box. It doesn't matter. It's there. It's there. I have made a tentative start on the kitchen. All these energy saving bulbs, I've got them out. One of these has got yucky batteries in, but I might be able to clear it up. These might still work and could be handy, I don't know. I've washed everything up. I'm trying to just use the same bowl, cup and plate and whatever, just so I can not have to wash everything over and over and over. It just makes it easier, doesn't it? These mugs are going because I've got way too many. I'm going to wash them. No, I've already washed them. I'm going to wash others. Let them go as well, plus another thing, because I'm not keeping all the utensils. Don't need that. I even washed the scales because I'm silly, maybe? I don't know. There's probably already a clock in the kitchen, but I'm going to keep this one anyway. It'll go somewhere. It's nice. I always like that clock. They'll let me down, really. Except when the batteries run out, but that's a different thing entirely. Yeah, so the big major thing is just the big bits and pieces in Mark's little room and every bit and piece in here that I need to get out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to move furniture tomorrow as planned because I was going to start painting my room today, but we do not have protectors yet. I'm sure we'll have them on Sunday, he hopes. So all I can do is get everything boxed up that needs boxing up, and then my family's going to come over on Monday and Tuesday and help me tidy up as best they can. Wednesday, the Housing Association goes to inspect the place and I have to sign paperwork, which is normal. Hopefully they're not going to bill me for anything because I haven't caused any willful damage here. I mean, that's not my fault. Neither is the bathroom. The only thing I can think of they might take issue with, there's a couple some marks on the walls. That's when I've moved things like tables up and down. I mean, what can I do? I can't do much about that. At least it's, you know, at least I haven't bashed the wall in or something like that. I just hope they're not going to bill me, because I don't know how it's going to work with the last rent yet. Obviously I'm going to pay February's, but I'm only here for 1 week in March technically, so if anything I should only have to pay that 1 week. I'm hoping that's the case, because if not, if they force me to pay March as an entire month of it, I won't be able to pay my first month of rent at the new place, half of it. Shauna says not a problem, but I would rather be able to do that if possible, because that helps him out, and I'll be getting you, and it start the way I want to go, you know. But I'm getting there. Oh man, I really don't want to do this again anytime soon. Though I do feel like this won't be my final home in life. I just hope I'm going to be there for a good while though. Yeah, and that by the time I do end up going yet somewhere else in the future, that I have a lot less crap to move around. Ah dear. Right. I'm going to go sit down for a bit, just relax, because I had a very, very busy day today, very busy. But I would like to give a thumbs up to Gerald from and also my neighbour, until soon, from the Chernobyl Charity Shop for taking a lot of the stuff off my hands, and also to Chris Dobson and David English, two people who both bought my VCRs, Mark's old videotapes, and the 3 digiboxes I had for £20. Not bad, and it would have just gone to the tip otherwise, you know. So hopefully they can get a new lease of life in their new homes. Hoping so. Anyway, onwards and upwards. It's weird seeing a place like this. All my posters have come down. I've taken down all the pictures elsewhere. Camera's having trouble focusing. I'm in the middle of packing all my remaining clothes and things up and all the stuff that I didn't get taken by car. Because today's the big day. Today's the day I move out of here. Hopefully, if all goes well. So at 1 o'clock, the gang are arriving to help me out with that. And from there, it is time for Nest to live elsewhere. But I still got some work to do. Oh boy, I have so much stuff. It's not much better out here, but things are being worked and I'm getting there. A lot of this is going out for scrap. I'm giving this to Miles, who's very kindly going to move everything with his van, and I'm going to give him any bits and pieces that I don't want and could be scrapped, such as, I'm sorry bro, but that includes your old keyboard, because I think it doesn't work anymore, plus I don't really want it, it's taking up space. Space! I don't have enough of it in my life, clearly. But anyway, onwards and upwards, or downwards, considering the camera's pointing that way. But imagine it's upwards. Well, this is it. Operation Leaving the Nest Phase 2 is complete. At last, it's taken a good couple of weeks to get absolutely everything out of here and into the new place. But that's it. Miles just left, my friend Miles, who I can't thank enough because I couldn't have done this without him. I mean, he had his van, he saved me a lot on having to hire a removal van, and I also gave him a load of my old stuff to use for scrap that he can actually sell and get a bit of money for it, so I figured that was the best thing to do, you know. Yeah, it'll help him out as well. But yeah, all that's left now is the bonsai tree, which is coming with me, my trusty little stool, which is always handy to stand on. I brought it back here to get all the picture hooks down, which I've done here upstairs. I'll show you in a minute. Obviously, yeah, he's got to stay, I don't care about that. There's my cord. There's a Universal one, which I forgot about in the old TV drawer, and my second pair of wellies, which I was going to give to Miles, but they don't fit him, sadly, so well. But just look at this place now. It feels so weird without all my home comforts here. It's just so strange now. Yeah, that shelf up there, which Miles originally gave me, I've given that back to him. It only feels right. I don't actually have a proper place to put it at the new place, and it feels right giving it back to its original owner, because he made it at school. He gave it to me because he thought I deserved it. But I think now it should be back where it belongs. So moving out the living room, there's the hatch. I am going to miss that hatch so much. I never really used it that much, but it just had character. Also being able to poke in at the kitchen. Speaking of the kitchen, there it is. Oh yeah, that's the key safe I'll be using shortly. The washer and cooker have gone. Miles has taken them for scrap. They were hefty to move, but we did it as a team. Everything is gone from in here. I am not going to miss that at all. Freaking water damage. Just don't look after these places properly. There's a lot of things that should have been fixed with this place, and it was on them, on Believe Housing, to fix it. I don't know. Everything's out of their cupboards and everything. I wish I could take a boiler with me, but yeah, I'm stuck with a crappy old Baxi one at a new place. So hopefully we can convince the landlord to upgrade it at some point. Yeah, the fridge. I've decided to scrap it after all because one, the element, I think it's called the element on the back kind of came loose. I'm not sure if that affected at all. But if you look down there, it actually did a bit of damage. Oh dear, yeah, it burned right through the lino. So, yeah, it might be best if I had to go. Besides, turns out Sean's fridge has got plenty of room in it anyway. So, it is all the gravy. Moving out here, the gas meter is there, and yeah, nothing special here. Everything's gone out the closet. I'm taking a reading for that. Add the electric meter to get my credit back, hopefully, which seems like it's going to be fairly straightforward. The electric is all off, so safety first. I mean, it went alright. I'm going to get about something around with 70 quid back, which is good. That'll be nice. That'll be helpful. I'm going to start a new ISA with that because I'm going to be closing one of my bank accounts that I used to pay rent for this place, and I don't really need it anymore. Just try to simplify things a bit. So that'll be used to start a new ISA, I think. Yeah, right, onwards. Oh yeah, the curtain rails are all gone. I think I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. I'm not exactly going to miss that yard. I've never really showed this much on video, but look at the state of it. It was not always like this. When I first moved in, there was a young couple next door called Helen and Wayne, and they moved out obviously. There's been 2 or 3 tenants next door, and that's why. But when they were here, Helen used to keep this in backwards. She had really green fingers. I was having to let her do that because I'm not green fingered at all. She saw this now, she'd throw a fit. Bloody hell. Up the stairs, and I can see everything got hoovered. Still a little bit just in place, but you can't really do much about that. The bathroom, I can't put the light on because the electric's off. All gone, all done and dusted. I've been through it. Would have taken that medicine cabinet, but the new bathroom is all tiled, so there's nowhere it can go, sadly. But never mind, I've sorted out the drawers in there anyway. Board game cupboard is now completely empty. It's weird. It's weird. This isn't Mark's room anymore. It's just a sea of red. I hope whoever comes here next knows how to get rid of that, because I've tried carpet cleaner on it. That's damage off the bloody mould that built up in here. That used to be a bit of a problem for my brother. It's better than it was a lot worse than that, but unfortunately I think measures will have to be taken about that. But it's not my problem anymore. The balcony, which not really practice, it's kind of hard to open that window. I think it's there to act as a fire escape. I think that's why it's got to be there, but honestly it's caused more problems than it's worth. I think I would get rid of it if it was up to me. The rage room. Oh yeah, I'm sure that my brother came in here at least once to rage out, but it was mostly just dumping grammar stuff. Now it's empty. Shall we have one last rage, bro? Are you watching this? 3, 2, 1. Rage! Cathartic as heck. Yes. Absolute catharsis. We should have made more use of this in that fashion. Because it was like perfectly positioned so that it's like in the middle of the flat, so I don't think it really adjoins anyone else. So I don't think the neighbours would have been bothered, I don't know. But there you go. One final rage for you, rage room. The closet here, and this is one thing I am going to miss about this place. Haven't really got this at a new place. It's a bit annoying, I have to say. Having these was quite handy. Just one of these with a rail on would have been pretty good, but I've got a clothes reel to get that, and we'll get it sorted eventually. It's just having to adjust to having a boiler in my room. I don't like it. I'm sorry, Sean, I have to say I don't like it, but I'm getting used to it. It's never going to be as good as having a full-on closet to have, you know? I know last look around this place would be complete without my old bedroom. Closet! Big, nice closet to put things in. I need this, Rod. I need this. But yeah. It's where I slumbered. All one cool thing was always this guy down here who works on a really nifty rally car. It's an old Ford Cosworth. I wonder if he actually takes it to any races. That's really cool. I always like that. was always pretty quiet around here. It's gone a bit downhill in the last couple of years, but what can you do? There was pockmarks at all that remains of all the posters I had up here. I'm not gonna use blue tack on it, but I'm gonna find a way that's less irritating to the wallpaper. Probably double-sided sticky tape might do the job, I don't know. But that's not gonna be figured until the new room has been painted, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. That's gonna be a pain. I wonder what the next person will do with this place. But it's not really my problem. Never used to spend much time in here other than sleeping, really. I could have, the Phoenix's nest could have been here, you know, it could have been, but it wasn't to be. But it is now, it is in the bedroom now, that's what I'm going to do, for the most part anyway. But yeah, this is it. It's time to say goodbye to this place. And it's strange, while I do feel a bit sad, again you go to leaving a home behind, it's... Over the last couple of weeks it's already started to not feel like home anymore. Which is strange, because that didn't happen when I first moved out from my mum's place. The first night I spent here it felt cold and lonely. And I was full of doubt, but I've come a long way since then. I've got a lot of memories of this place. I've spent nearly 9 years of my life going up and down these stairs, chilling out in this room, playing video games and whatnot. Me and Mark used to stand here, make up a silly thing about birds outside. We called them the Crooked Air Force. Look, there they are now, chilling out and doing their thing. But sorry little birdies, it's time for us to go now. So, and this is it. This was what you guys who watch my videos knew was for Phoenix's Nest. PC was there, TV was there for a time, then there for a short time. Had I known I was going to move, I wouldn't have bothered. So many memories in here. I'll never forget this place because to most people this is just a pokey little council flat. Not exactly the most desirable place to live. But to me and my brother for a few years, this was our little corner of the universe. This was our first home. Our place where we first gained our independence. This place gave me a roof over my head, a safe place to come home to after whatever's been going on in my life. A place to laugh, a place to cry, a place to set the world to rights. A place to enjoy so many virtual experiences, a place to just chill out, a place where I can just be me. And that most of all is what I'm going to miss about this place. Yes, I have my own room at a new place, but I'm not on my own anymore. It's not sort of entirely my corner of the universe, is it? That is what I'm going to miss most. The next people, I don't know if they'll treat you very well. I don't know what they'll do with the place. I just hope they treat you okay, somehow. And that they have more success in getting this rubbish sorted out than I did. But yeah. Thanks for everything, Six Flanders Way.